It was late in the evening when I set out on my adventure, hoping to reach my destination before sunrise. The rain poured relentlessly, obscuring my vision and making the road slippery. Despite the weather, I pressed on, determined to conquer the distance. As the minutes turned into hours, I noticed the road becoming increasingly desolate. No other cars were in sight, and the only company I had was the haunting sound of rain against my windshield. The darkness seemed to swallow the world around me, amplifying the feeling of isolation. I switched on the radio to fill the void with some music, but all I could pick up was static. The eerie silence added to the sense of foreboding it was creeping up my spine. Nevertheless, I told myself it was just the storm playing tricks on my mind. But then, the headlights of my car flickered, and for a brief moment I saw a figure standing at the edge of the road. Panic surged through me, and I hit the brakes, skidding to a stop. I strained my eyes to get a better look, but the figure had vanished into the darkness. Shaken but determined to reach my destination, I continued driving. The rain intensified, making it even harder to see. The wipers swished back and forth, futilely trying to clear my view. The static on the radio grew louder, almost deafening, and I felt like I was being watched. Suddenly, I saw a pair of glowing eyes in the rearview mirror. My heart pounded as I realized there was a car behind me, its headlights shining brightly despite the storm. I couldn't make out any details of the vehicle or its driver. It was as if it was a spectral presence following me relentlessly. I sped up, hoping to leave the mysterious car behind, but no matter how fast I went, it stayed right on my tail. Fear gnawed at me, and my mind raced with possibilities. Was it a lost traveler or something more sinister? As I contemplated my options, a surge of adrenaline coursed through me, urging me to push the limits of my car. In a daring maneuver, I took a sharp turn onto a narrow, winding road, hoping to lose my pursuer. The rain lashed at the car, and the road seemed to twist and turn endlessly. My heart pounded in my chest, and I could feel the cold grip of fear tightening around me. But as I glanced in the rearview mirror, my blood ran cold. The headlights were still there, closer than before. I couldn't escape. It was as if the phantom car was toying with me, drawing me deeper into this nightmare. Feeling trapped and desperate, I finally decided to stop the car. I needed to confront whatever was haunting me. As I stepped out into the rain, a chilling gust of wind swept through the area, rustling the leaves on nearby trees. I called out, "Who's there?" But my voice was swallowed by the storm. The headlights of the phantom car flickered again, and this time I saw the outline of a person sitting in the driver's seat. My heart froze as I recognized the face, a distorted reflection of my own. It was like looking into a funhouse mirror, my features twisted and contorted. In a panic, I ran back to my car and slammed the door shut. My mind was racing, trying to make sense of the impossible. Was this some kind of doppelganger, a malevolent spirit taking my form? I didn't have time to ponder further because the phantom car started moving toward me. I floored the gas pedal, determined to escape this nightmarish encounter. The road seemed to stretch on endlessly, the rain blurring my vision. I didn't know where I was going. I just needed to get away from this malevolent presence. Finally, the rain started to subside, and the headlights of the phantom car faded away. My heart still pounded in my chest, but I felt a glimmer of hope. Maybe I had managed to shake off whatever was haunting me. As I continued driving, the first rays of sunlight broke through the clouds, illuminating the road ahead. The world around me returned to its usual calm, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I had crossed paths with something beyond this world, something that had followed me from the darkness and into the light. To this day, I wonder about that haunting drive, and I can't help but feel a lingering unease whenever I get behind the wheel alone. There are forces in this world we may never fully understand, and sometimes the most terrifying things lie hidden in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal themselves.